50 amazing brain-elevating history pictures you need to see. First collection.
Subscribe for daily content. Subscribe for daily content.
1. The lottery used by the Selective Service to determine who would be drafted for Vietnam first. In each capsule is a day of the year, determining the order of draftees by their birthday. Washington, D.C. 1969. 2. Maori soldiers from New Zealand perform a traditional war cry known as the Haka in Hell, Egypt, June 1941. 3. Soviet war in Afghanistan. A Muslim guerrilla shows off his combat ration of peanut butter from the U.S. 4. A German Messerschmitt Me 262 flashes through the frame of an American P-51 Mustang gun camera, 1945. 5. Signing the Treaty of Versailles in the Hall of Mirrors, 1919. 6. The last moments of General Anton Dassler, sentenced to for war crimes in 1945. 7. Mr. Rogers donates his red sweater to the National Museum of American History, November 20, 1984. 8. Cadets in training for the U.S. Army Air Corps, who would later become the famous Tuskegee Airmen, 1941. 9. A British soldier shaking hands with a kitten on a snowy bank in Nilette, France. December 17, 1917. 10. General Erwin von Witzleben speaking in the Nazi People's Court, which sentenced him to die for his involvement in the 20 July plot, 1944. 11. New Orleans, early 1965. 12. Cornish miners, 1800s. 13. First man in space, Yuri Gagarin pictured playing with his two girls Yelena and Galina. 8th of April 1966, Moscow. 14. Census worker operating a punch card computer, U.S. circa 1920. 15. U.S. delegate at UN Security Council, Warren Austin, holds Soviet-made submachine gun captured by American troops in July 1950, asserting that Russia is delivering arms to North Koreans. September 18, 1951. 16. King Faisal and Queen Elizabeth II, London, 1967. 17. Civilian takes aim with a PSL rifle during the Romanian Revolution in Bucharest, December 1989. 18. British inventor Sir Clive Sinclair demonstrating his C5 electric tricycle at Alexandra Palace in London circa 1985. The Sinclair C5 would become a commercial flop. 19. A Macchi MC-200 of the Regia Aeronautica being loaded with ammunition, c. 1940 to 1943. 20. Hop Pickers, Kent, 1928. 21. View of the German naval Zeppelin L-49, forced down during World War I at Bourbon-les-Bains, France, October 20, 1917. 22. A German flamethrower team advances on a French bunker, 1940. '23. Mongolian woman condemned to death by starvation for adultery, 1913. '24. Unable to ride his cycle through the mud caused by the recent storm, a Canadian messenger carries his horse, August, 1917. '25. German bombers over the English Channel, 1940. '26. Hindenburg flying over the Berlin Olympia Stadium during the 1936 Olympics. '27. Japanese troops during the Battle of Shanghai, the soldier laying on the floor is using a Type 11 LMG, China, 1937. '28. Kaiser Wilhelm II, 1900. '29. Hauptsturmführer Heinz Hamel with a ridiculously oversized replica of the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross hanging around his neck, June 1944, Estonia. '30. Burial of Major Edward Lewin Knight, commander of the Eton Motor Machine Gun Battery, Canadian Machine Gun Corps, September 1916, colorized. '31. Hull Bradford blow the hell out of Hitler sign above the license plate of a U.S. defense worker's car, October 1941. '32. A child in Mato Grosso, Brazil, 1885. '33. New York City Parks Department swim mobile, 1960. '34. American sailors are hazed during an equator crossing ceremony, circa 1944. For pollywogs, those who've never crossed the equator, to become shellbacks those who have, it's necessary to undergo humiliation at the hands of their comrades. '35. Paul McCartney and George Martin in the studio, London 1967. '36. Moldovan villagers in carnival costumes, late 1950s. '37. Pro-death penalty protesters, execution of Wesley Dodd January 4, 1993. '38. President Richard Nixon holding the newspaper Tribunaladu, People's Tribune, with an article discussing Nixon-Gierek talks, during his visit to the Polish People's Republic. In front of him, Edward Gierek, first secretary of the Polish United Workers' Party, Poland, Warsaw, 1972. '39. Japanese destroyer Fuyazuki fires her 10cm guns at U.S. aircraft while escorting the battleship Yamato during Operation Tengo, April 7, 1945. '40. We should have a funeral like this every year. Erich Honecker and Helmut Schmidt, the leaders of East and West Germany, meet in Belgrade for President Joseph Tito's funeral. 8th of May 1980. '41. Outdoor public urinal made of cast iron and slate mounted with a lamppost and lantern, Avenue du Maine, Paris, France, by Charles Marville, c. 1895. '42. A Catholic girl mocks a British soldier, Londonderry, Northern Ireland, 1972. 43. Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie at Kennedy Space Center, 1969, being briefed on the upcoming Apollo 11 moon landing launch. 44. Chinese policeman publicly shooting a communist agent in the streets, after having executed another prisoner, Shanghai, 1949. 45. A policeman and an SS man whose armband marks him as an auxiliary policeman patrol on the day of the Reichstag elections, Berlin, March 5, 1933. 46. German gunners wearing only their shorts inspect their railcar mounted 8.8 cm flag, 1943. 47. Austro-Hungarian soldiers visiting and praying by the Western Wall in Jerusalem. They were part of the force sent to aid the Ottomans in Palestine, WW1, 1916. 48. Soviet helicopter pilots have their photo taken with an Afghan local at an airfield in Barak, spring 1987. 49. Captured Matilda II near Tobruk, summer 1942. 50. British machine gun crew guarding Jaffa Gate in Jerusalem. The gun is mounted on a converted Model T chassis 1920.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Support the channel so I can bring you more content. Thank you again.